My name is George Robinson. I am an actor and writer and various other things. And I have been supporting Backup and been supported by Backup for 10 years now, since my injury playing rugby. So yeah, they mean a great deal to me, and it's a real joy to be here tonight. Yeah, so 10 years ago I broke my neck playing rugby down in South Africa. Then after spending some time there, I flew back, and one of the first people from any sort of charity to visit me was Andy Masters from Backup, and he'd actually had a very similar story to me. He was injured at 17, same as me, playing rugby. So instantly there was sort of that understanding of, listen mate, it does get better. I know what you're going through, and that was incredibly helpful. And then sort of moving through my journey and figuring this new life out, Backup's been, there helping behind the scenes every time. I mean, there's a couple of ways in which they help you. They help you just by being there in sort of that implicit way of, if you need anything, we'll be there as that resource to have. But I was also I went on a Leeds course, the Moving Forwards course for, I think it's 18 to 23-year-olds. So I went on that, and that was incredibly helpful. Just as I was coming out of hospital and just trying to figure out what life was like, what real life was like outside of a hospital, outside of my house and stuff. So really getting to grips with the wider world. That was incredibly helpful. And then earlier this year, I was lucky enough to go on the Sweden skiing trip, which was absolutely fantastic. I had skied quite a bit as a kid growing up. So to have that same feeling of exhilaration of going down a mountain was, yeah, totally incredible. And I'm incredibly grateful for Backup for making that possible. So I will be modeling tonight. I'm going to do a couple of fun little looks. I'm been made up and dressed up in a very fun way. So it's going to be really cool. I've got some adaptive wear that I'm going to be watching, some pre-owned wear, and then some fashion, more high-end fashion sort of bits, which is going to be fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to it. So it's just, well, it's incredible. So for people with limited dexterity like me, it's going to be a pullover that sometimes with zips, I can't really, grab hold of them the same way. But with these extra zips, it's going to be this really cool thing where you can, shove a finger through and pull it up and that. So it's going to be really, really helpful for these adaptive things and just, showcasing this amazing stuff. It's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to it. I think, I've worn clothes before. I've gone down a path before, and I've turned left before. So, putting all three of those together, hopefully it'll go well. I think that, the main reason that people need to support them is that, going through a spinal cord injury and those first few days when you're in hospital, when you're lying there, you don't feel parts of your body for the first time. It's quite scary and it's quite isolating. You don't know if anyone else has ever gone through this before. So it's very much you against the world sort of feeling initially. And then Backup come in and they promise you and they show you that isn't the case, that there's an entire community of people who've gone through similar things to you, who have that wealth of experience, and just that reassurance of everything's going to be all right. There is a life, there's a way of doing things moving forward, and it can still be as fulfilling as you possibly imagined it being beforehand.